Sorry about the wobbling. Sorry about the wobbling. Now I'm gonna get my mat set up correctly. Okay, give me just 1 second. It just takes a minute to get everything resituated. So sorry. I know most of you guys are gonna be watching the playback, but I'm gonna do my best to chat when I can, talk to myself when I can. But I did the last 2 lives on Instagram, so I thought I would hop over here. I'm trying to pick ones that I would have probably filmed as well, so that they're not spreads that I don't care for, if that makes sense. Let me make sure I've got my chat side pulled up. So in case somebody does hop on, I can respond. Okay. Perfect. And I am watching Prisoner of Azkaban in the background. I decided that while I was doing these lives, since they were from my Orlando trip with Taylor, that I would watch my way through all the Harry Potter movies. So I guess that means we're gonna have at least that many lives between the platforms. But I'm gonna do a live here, and I think I'm gonna do the next one on this on YouTube as well. And I am gonna upload them after, so you'll be able to watch the playback, like I said. So we're just gonna kind of dive into this one. Again, I'm gonna do my best to talk and chat through it as well. So we'll see how this goes. It's weird because I'm not used to chatting unless I'm on Instagram, and usually more people hop on that just because I think there's more alerts and things. We really kind of haven't got there yet on this platform. I'm trying to use up this little piece of black and white paper from Heidi Swap's Halloween collection last year because I've been using it in the spreads recently. So I just kind of want to keep incorporating it. I have an idea. I was like, what is happening on the screen? And it's when he gets on the night bus for the first time, which we didn't do while we were there, actually. I'm really bummed that I'm not doing like more Universal stuff this trip. It's just Halloween Horror Nights. And I mean, that's kind of typical of this trip. I normally do like a couple years without the parks, and then I do a couple years, like I did how many years? 1, 2, 3 years without doing Islands of Adventure and Universal during the day. I just went for Halloween Horror Nights for 3 years in a row, and then I got to go with Taylor, so we did the parks during the day because she'd never been. So that was really fun. And then this year they'll be in the parks, but I say they, and her boyfriend is who I mean. They will be in the parks, but I'm really tempted because I really want to see. This is such a crap thing. Hopefully that's gonna come out okay. It's not as good as I wanted it to be. But they will go during the day before I get there. So unfortunately, I'm gonna miss that. That's okay. It happens like that. I'm gonna put that little happy times there. I do need to do the journaling. I'm a little worried about journaling on this card, and I might need to try to get one of my other pens because sometimes it doesn't like this pen. It doesn't like the coating on the paper. Hopefully it'll do better. I doubt it'll do okay on the bottom one, but like if you look, it like skips and there's nothing I can do about it. I don't know. I need to try this on like some of the other principal cards and see what pen works best, but it's just gonna have to be what it's gonna be. Keep a scrap piece of paper just to make sure the ink flows okay. I wish this wasn't so flim. Maybe I could with that. I'm thinking about stitching, which would be crazy to do on a live, but ugh, I hate how weird that writing is. Like I said, maybe with a thicker point, I use a 0.38, it might turn out better, but I don't know. I think that's actually gonna look really cute. I was gonna use the little peace sign, but I think I'm gonna have to use that on the next spread. I don't know, maybe I could use the I think I'm gonna save it. I don't know. Possibly. Taylor is like queen of the peace sign, but I want to use a photo where she actually does it. I think that's gonna be really cute. Let me see what's in my little stash over here. I like using the red ones because I obviously like they're red online. That's really cute. But sometimes the yellow one matches better. Okay, we're gonna leave it there. I'll save the little peace sign. There's a spread coming up that's really cute that I think would look great with it. And I'll do some more journaling in a second. All of this happened on the same day, so I can go ahead and probably mark it down. So this is the 3rd of October of 2021, not September. And I'm just using, if you've ever wondered, it's just a Pebbles date stamp. Super simple, nothing fancy. I think I stole it from my mother. You'll hear me say that a lot, but my mom loves all the craft things. She just doesn't have time for them. And so she has a tendency to, and always has had the tendency to purchase a bunch of the stuff but not use it. So I just take it from her. She doesn't like buy, she buys tools. I'll say that. Like, she's not like the paper hoarder side quite like me. I have a ton of the paper. And then I just use whatever ink is applicable. This is the Archivers black ink. There we go. And I think it's kind of cool to have like all the notes there. So kind of what happened was we were getting ready to go back into the park for a couple last minute things, one of which being, where's my glue pen? That's a question. Let me see. There we go. We were trying to ride ET, and this was us coming back in from lunch. So we went in through Springfield to go straight back. I think we had already kind of like walked the park a bit. But at that point we were really like on a mission to get to ET before we headed back to this glue. Thankfully it comes off super easy and doesn't have too bad of a residue. I mean, you can still tell, obviously. But yeah, so we were trying to go back and ride ET, but that didn't go well because it was still closed. They were like having an issue, obviously. It wasn't just like closed. It was just closed because there was a issue with the ride, which happens. I mean, I don't think I've had that happen a bunch. I might have had that happen. I know there was a lot of issues with some rides before I've gone on trips before. That's happened a ton, but most of the time the rides are okay when I'm there. Thankfully, I haven't had that happen a lot. That was like really the first time that I've had an issue. I still think the worst year was 1 year I came and I wasn't trying to go to the parks. It was just for Halloween Horror Nights, and it rained. And I was very, very upset because there was like so much that I couldn't do because it rained. Like all the rides were closing, and the scare actors were out, obviously for their protection, which I was totally fine with, obviously. I don't want them to get hurt, but I was really bummed. But I got lucky that I had the idea to reach out to them when I got home from the trip. Be like literally a month later, I had like this idea. I was like, I wonder if I could call them, and I wonder if they would like refund me since like we couldn't do stuff. And they actually refunded me a portion of things because we couldn't ride things, so there was kind of no point in having like a fast pass because you could get through everything. It was weird, but I did get like a partial refund. That's what I'm trying to say. They're definitely, the event is rain or shine, but I thought that was really kind that they helped me out because it's not cheap, and I wanted to kind of try to reimburse myself a little bit. I'm struggling because these sides don't match, and that's annoying. Who designs a card like that? I kind of want a tab somewhere, but I don't have one pre-cut. I bet. I like never use these from Carpe Diem. I bet there's one in here that I could use though. Oh, that's a really cute one. I really need to see if I can reorder these now. This is going to be a thing. Oh, you know what I can do? Ha! Because I know I'm not going to fold it. So, cool. Be resourceful. Stretch your product, people. Okay. I think this will hide the thing a little bit. I like that. Okay, we'll do that. Cover up that orange a little bit. Ooh, that's crooked. I don't talk to myself when I do these videos. I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Sometimes I do. I'll say like, I don't like something. Like, no, let's redo that. It wouldn't be a layout if I didn't do a stitch border somewhere, and it definitely wouldn't be a stitch border if I didn't mess up a stitch somewhere. It's right there, it's diagonal. I've already clocked it, don't you worry. Okay, so we've got that. I like that label. I'm very excited. I ordered the Halloween little word stickers from Ali Edwards. I'm very excited for this. Okay. So we're kind of, this is like working my way through like the first round of like things that I definitely want on there, like embellishments. I might leave this blank until I add more, and then I'll write in towards the end. Kind of same with that, because I want to like make sure my embellishments are placed down before I do anything. So now I can go through. I'm not quite at the point for glitter star. Oh, this is ones I wanted to use because they were bright blue. Oh my God. The fat lady is singing on the door of Gryffindor. That's what that screeching sound is. Also, Binks has come out of the bedroom and she's given me the fluff fanny as she sits on the coffee table. So she might come over here. Let's see. This is actually really applicable if it fits. This is really cute. I'm totally using this. Classy, crafty, and super sassy. That's really cute. I think I picked these up. I kind of don't care that it's not perfectly even. That's really funny. I actually have 2 sheets of them, and I have no, like, I'm really bad about remembering to use them, but I got them on sale at Michael's forever and ever ago. Let's see. Do. They didn't, I'm trying to find something because they didn't have like a cool beer, like Dufftoberfest was going on, but it's not like they had like an October beer or anything. There's already like a word sticker here. Maybe I'll put something here. I'll do a hustle sticker because we had to like hustle back to the other side. I'm just gonna do the hustle. Okay, and then I want to do the yes to adventures because Taylor was absolutely freaking terrified. But I don't know. I don't want to put it there. I usually don't try to like repeat, like I try to move it around. So we're gonna do it down here since there's kind of some blank space anyway. Hopefully you can't hear that there's someone's fire alarm going off downstairs. No, I'm not in any danger. So we're a smoke-free facility, and I am about 1,002.77% sure that he smokes in the morning down there, and it sets off the alarm. And then I could say got there on time underneath this, but it might be too long. Yeah, it's too long. I don't care for that. Okay, I think that's good. So we're gonna switch. I usually clean up at the very end. Like I'll try to like create a messy stack either on the cat tower behind me. I'm gonna drink some water super fast. Y'all can't see this, but I can see this obviously because you're not in my apartment, but like in front of me is the dress I'm gonna wear next week for Florence the Machine. It's the same one I wore last year, which I'm totally fine with because it's perfect, it's floaty, it's adorable, it's Florence. But it's in front of my Sarah Sanderson flannel, and literally the colors are perfection. Like I really could wear the two together, and now I'm like overly tempted to layer them. So I don't know, that might be a thing. Playing with it anyway. Okay, I have all these old Mambi chips. So if you've ever seen these
on screen before. They're so old, but I'm gonna see if I can use up some of them today. I probably won't have like a ton of places to throw them because I don't want this to, maybe like one here since or something. Let's see what I've got. I like that idea together somehow, if I can pull this up without, oh, I forgot this one's like super skinny, so, oh no it's not, okay. God, that's like the shiniest camera. Okay, I don't care for that actually. It's so weird because I can see it on camera on to my left. Because I've got my laptop set up so that if I need to comment, I can. If people hop on, I can see. So we're gonna leave that alone. Don't know that that's gonna work. I feel like I'm getting a little too much with this spread. I bet I could put the camera with this because there's already circles. Unless there's like, I don't want to put the happy unhappy. That's a little too redundant. So let's just leave that there for now. These are all kind of little and cute. This is kind of nice. I really like all the angles though, and like there's not one small enough. Oh, I like the Be Brave. Is there another one? It says Brave? I thought there was. I think he's riding the hippogriff. I want this to be here. Can I? Will it cover up anything important other than that man's eye, which is not the end of the world? Or that man's eye? I think I want to leave it alone now that I'm like thinking about it, and I think I want to try to do like numbers or something maybe. Okay, I think I'm getting down to the end of the embellishment. This is all decorated. I feel like I need more through here. Oh, Jesus, Malfoy and his drama. Maybe I can put one here or something. if the Be Brave would work on this. These all have gold in it, and I don't know. Okay, I think we're gonna keep that there. Where did I put the Be Brave? There it is. I'm gonna do the Be Brave because Halloween Horror Nights is scary. And then I could do a question mark, like that's actually really perfect, and I have no idea where else I would use the question mark. That's really perfect. But I don't know if I want it there, here, over its feet. I feel like that just fades into that. Let's put it down here and let it live there for a little bit and see what we think. I can't get it straight though. Ridiculous. Sorry. I don't know if I love that. I'll have to see how it shows up. But I think that's funny because there was literally like no special like Dufftober beer, so super strange. I feel like this still needs something, but I don't know what other phrases from that thing would have applied. I could do hustle hard. There we go. That's cute. Okay, I just needed like something because that just looked so bizarre to me. Okay, I don't know if that question mark's gonna stay. But again, I still don't understand where else it would go. So, like, and then there's still two. This one's here, so I've kind of got the three going on. Sometimes I do just leave a photo totally blank, but this one is gonna probably not have anything on it. So, same here, because I've got the embellishment here. This will probably be plain. This will probably have the stars. Okay, I think that's it. Super easy put together. As you guys can see, like I kind of just start with the big main things. Like I will pick my photos, pick my cards, then I go back and I kind of like go through the stash and I see what makes the most sense. Like if I need to stamp some things, like the Happy Times I actually had from another spread that I did that I didn't end up using it for, and same, I think I had just like a duplicate for Good Times. And it definitely went with this like kind of funky motif. Oh, I like pulled out a stack, like a whole stack of things. Like word phrase stickers and puppies and things like that. I even had these pulled out, which wouldn't have worked. There's just too much white. But I also picked out a bunch of asterisks. I need to look because there's another asterisk set somewhere in here that has more coordinating colors. But I thought maybe the asterisks would be cute. They're just like a different shape. So, and then I've got all of these LA Studio pieces that may work. So I'm gonna leave these out for sure off to the side, because sometimes it's nice to use something other than my glitter stars or something with them. I'm gonna look for this enamel dot actually, or not enamel dots, enamel asterisk. See how much lighter and more color coordinated these guys are. Okay, so let's this. Actually don't think these are as well coordinated as I had previously envisioned. Like they're that muted tone, sure, but like that pink is not gonna work. Well, okay, let's just stop being a baby and see. Maybe. I did like it on the blue. I don't know. I like it, but I just don't at the same time. I feel like it's because there's like a whole page of freaking asterisks. That might be cuter. I don't feel like these purples go, but that blue might go good somewhere. Wish I had, like, I don't know, I'm kind of starting to think that these might be better suited. But again, I'm trying to like use these. Oh, maybe I'll just leave it alone and I'll do like some enamel dots or something instead of the enamel asterisks. I wonder if that one is better. Okay, that's kind of nice. Couple little enamel dots. Now set that off to the side. I don't want to do the hearts now because I feel like I've got a thing going with the asterisk, so I just kind of want to go through and maybe pick out some regular enamel dots, and I may not do these because they're so big. Let me go through my like small stash. say small stash, this is the small stash. Like, stop being crazy. I mean, like, non-coordinating or something like that. I know all those will match. We don't want these. We don't want these. Maybe, nope. Way too bright. I just go through the stack and just kind of pull out colors that are applicable to leave on the table and then put the rest back. Don't think any of these, like a lot of these are fantastic. I love the alt new ones because they come in so many shades in one pack, which is just great. So if you're looking for a good brand, I highly recommend them. I just actually ordered some yellow ones and I'm really excited because I go through yellow like crazy, and I did also get some of the Nuvo drops, so I'm gonna try those soon. So very, very excited about that. I'm gonna start with the unicorn one because I feel like there's a ton in here that I can use, and I haven't even really used any. So I want to put a big one for sure over here. One here. That's not a yellow that's on here. This bluish greenish is for sure though. There's no like blue green going on over here. I'm very OCD about my enamel dots. It's very disturbing and very unhelpful. They probably, that and like my glitter stars probably take the literal longest to place. Like the blue, I can't do it. Like I really am struggling with this. I wonder if I go around it with like a paint pen to like define it out, that I'll feel better, but I don't know. I know I did the dash border here, so maybe it'll be okay. Yeah, it's gotta go. It just doesn't, it doesn't flow, which I don't like because then there's only that like one embellishment there. Maybe I'll do, sorry, I like continued that thought internally, not externally. I'll go back and I'll do some asterisks, I think, here. Pending I can locate them. You would think that I wouldn't lose crap because I have, but I literally have like a pile on my right, a pile to my left. Like I have like all these little craft flanges like just waiting to tumble. Okay, all of these are the same, so, and they're bright, which I really like. So we'll do the Dufftober, we'll do one right there. There. That's okay. I can live with that. That little blue one. some blue here. I usually try to like pull all the colors in, like that's, so I'm using this as like a reference. So I've got blue, I've got orange, I'm kind of wearing the green. I could probably do like a yellow even though he's wearing some yellow. I don't like this yellow, so we're not gonna do that one. There's kind of like the blue green here. I think another like a yellow would do well here, or even I could do like an extra orange. Possibly. I actually kind of like the idea of the orange on this one. I was like, why is there so much noise in there? It's a Quidditch match. It needs like a little dot right there. But then I need like a big dot over here. So we'll just slowly but surely we'll get there. Do pink. Is that more of the yellow? No. Maybe these greens. These are greens that I haven't used a ton of. That's what I was talking about, where I need like a little one. Kind of okay with the blue on blue if they're not too similar. Oh, I could just use a star, like just to break it up a little bit. Ouch. I do really want yellow though, and I don't know that I pulled a yellow that I like. I thought I did. Yeah, like, I don't know. It kind of does match that layer. And then I'll do like a star or something here. And I think I'm gonna use like a couple different colors of stars. So we're gonna move these enamel dots out of the way. Put some more close. I'm creating like stacks all over the place today. Okay, I actually didn't use, I had like a whole thing at chipboard set up to the side thinking I was gonna use it. I always think it's so funny when I end up not using pieces that I fold and like thinking I'm not gonna have enough, but then having way more than enough. So actually, I might use, no, that sounded like a good idea. I kind of liked the orange idea, but I don't know. Do holographic. I kind of like that. Could do the teal. I really like that. I don't think I'm gonna do gold. It's just not vibe. I like to pick my glitter stars, which these are just cut out from glitter paper. You can actually get like pretty, and I will totally do this next round. I bought them by the single sheet the first time I did it, like big 12 by 12 pieces. But now you can buy like paper stacks, like 6 by 6 paper stacks with like a whole assortment of colors in them. Highly recommend that route, because then you're not stuck printing or like picking colors. You can really enjoy several without without the price tag and the drama of cutting down an actual 12 by 12, which is just too much. I really like this blue though. And I don't think I have a ton of them. These are from a Heidi Swapp paper pad. This was the what collection was this? Carefree. So they're actually, those paper pads are at Joann's. So if you're into that, I really want to do one like off to the side that's bigger, but I would need to punch it. And I don't know that I would love it. Tap it up close to it. All right, we're just gonna let that stand. Oh, they found the Marauders map is what's happening. I'm very excited. I have the cutest Marauders map flannel. Okay, I don't want to put them everywhere. I just want like a little bit. Normally I would do way more. I'm not going with the holographic ones. I have so many holographic stars pre-punched. It's slightly unnerving. I love Fred and George. Mischief managed. I kind of want to put one in my hair, but I don't know if that's distracting. It's probably distracting. I just like putting threes of things everywhere. I kind of don't care. Okay, we're just gonna leave that. That's just a little speckle. And then we're gonna do one there for sure. One here. Here. Like I said, I love my threes. So now we're gonna have to come back over here and I'm gonna have to do another one. Because I can't just not. There we go. I like that. I literally love when she punches Malfoy in this movie. Harry. Harry's like beating up Malfoy because he's like insulting his friends. I want orange on here. I need to get some orange. Did I use? Yeah, I did use these orange ones. Like I said, this part takes me the literal longest because I cannot just stick and plonk. I have tried so hard, and like my eyeballs just cannot handle it. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay. I try to keep things kind of like aesthetically even. So like 1, 2 cards, because usually in the middle, like there usually seems to always be like a part where there's like gaps in embellishment. So like here is a really great place for me to kind of do the confetti. But I do like try to have cards that are more simple, no confetti, and then ones that kind of have like boop, like the whole little pop of it. So from here, the only ones that I'm really struggling with not to embellish are these two. I would like to put a couple here, but I feel like that would then look really junky. Where did I do? So I did the stitch border here. I'm tempted to stitch here and here, just to kind of create that cohesion. Yeah, I definitely want to do that, just to like put some work into a card. I don't like leaving cards kind of untouched. It's rare that happens, and I'm totally fine with it if it works with the spread, but most of the time I do tend to do a little something to each and every card, whether it's a little chipboard piece, and even the simple cards like that one. Y'all watched me like do a whole handmade little DIY embelly for it. So to somebody who didn't know that, it looks super simple, but to you, you know, like you put in the work there. So I just love a good stitch border, and it definitely adds to the look. I feel like it brings that card in. I'm gonna do it around this one too, just because it's got that. I would really love to stitch border the happy place, but that's too much. But I hope you guys enjoy the playback and kind of a real-time little moment. I guess, yeah, this is taking about an hour. Normally my spreads take about an hour to an hour and a half now. They used to take an hour and a half flat for the most part, if not longer. But with me doing it more and more, I definitely have gotten faster. So I'm gonna probably turn it off after this and just do my journaling separate so it's not on camera. But that is the finished look. I just want to talk a little bit about how wonderful it was to be there with Tay on that card, and then I'm gonna do some just highlights from the day, like looking back, like some things I want to remember from the daytime Universal side, and then obviously good things ahead because we were going right into we were gonna switch over to Islands of Adventure for a little bit and then come back to do Halloween Horror Nights. I normally would add a couple staples, but I'm not seeing anywhere where that would really make sense. I feel like that's more of a vintage look, and I've definitely got all the brights going. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream, watching it back. I'm gonna endeavor to do more of these, and I actually have a plan to, in December, have ones weekly on a Wednesday. So start thinking about that. So I'm prepping like myself enough to where we can get on. So let me know times for Wednesday that you guys might do well. It would need to be probably 5 p.m. I'm gonna guess that they're gonna be around 5:30, maybe even 6 Eastern Standard. So let me know what your thoughts are on that. But thank you guys so much for hanging out if you did, and I hope you enjoyed the playback. And oh, I know it. Can I stitch this? Yes, I can, because I can replace it if I don't like it. And I like it, so we're leaving it. And that's perfect, because then I have stitch, 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 stitch. No stitches in the middle. Love it. Okay, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.